Miss Donna Manajas and Elpidio Magat, and the Chord Ballet, the Girl Chord Ballet of Manila. I'm often asked, especially by our neighbors, the Cultural Center of the Philippines, what makes the Russian Baganova training different from the classical ballet training that is happening all over the Philippines in other schools and companies. And I can name an endless list of what is different in Baganova, but I think one very distinct quality that is different in Baganova training is the upper body of our ballerinas, especially in the classical ballet. An example is what we call epaulement, or the angle of the shoulders. A lot of the training sometimes can be very square, but for us, we do a lot of epaulement, extra breadth of the upper body and extra angles of the upper body. That's just one little difference that I hope you noticed in our performance of Petita earlier. Okay, so the second category of choosing repertoire for Ballet Manila's 2.0 20th anniversary concert was the fact that Ballet Manila has trained and produced outstanding dancers who are now doing very well in prestigious performing arts companies around the world. Just one, I think our managing director, Christopher Monani, who's in the audience there, was actually one of the first Ballet Manila dancers that was pirated from Ballet Manila by one of our visiting choreographers. And so he spent 8 seasons as principal dancer in the National Ballet after dancing the lead of Dracula in Paul Bastion's Dracula, world premiere. I think I remember I was pregnant with Manuel, so 15 years ago, since my son is 14 years old. So Christine was a company member of Ballet Manila. She was in our school since the age of 9, a former gymnast. She actually landed in ballet purely by accident because her gymnastics training, she was a member of the national gymnastics team, and she was advised to take up ballet to supplement her gymnastics training. So, because Rizal Memorial Stadium is right beside the Ballet Manila headquarters, she started taking up ballet there. She was sent by Ballet Manila to the New York International Ballet Competition, where she was awarded the Arpino Award and the silver medalist, and she was also the silver medalist at that time. And there was no gold medalist, so she topped that international ballet competition, and she was offered a year's contract with the Joffrey Ballet. Well, she's now on her 7th season, if I'm not mistaken, and her recent performance of Juliet in Romeo and Juliet with the Joffrey Ballet was actually cited by Point magazine as one of the top 10 standout performances of the year 2014. I can talk endlessly again about Christine, but I think I'll just read an excerpt from what Point magazine wrote about her performance as Juliet in Romeo and Juliet. It's an excerpt by Heidi Weiss. Rokas, 28, definitely didn't look funny in her opening night performances of Polish choreographer Krzysztof Pastor's Romeo and Juliet in Chicago this past April. And Pastor's take on the story was extremely contemporary. Not at all like the Kenneth Macmillan or John Cranko versions, for which Rokas' lyrical, weightless, lovely style would have been a perfect fit. In fact, as Juliet, Rokas seized hold of Pastor's starkly modern, sweepingly cinematic reinvention, which used 20th century Italian history as a backdrop. Masterful in her embrace of the ballet's mix of difficult classical and contemporary technique, she revealed a powerful, with pristinely beautiful dancing and fiercely honest acting in evidence from the moment early on when she simply walked around the perimeter of the stage, quietly fixing her gaze on Romeo. The palpable quickening in Rochas's face and body was a far cry from simple, pubescent awakening. This was the dawning of a young woman with a mind of her own. So Manila will be very fortunate to be able to watch Christine Rojas and her steady partner in the Joffrey Ballet, Rory Hohenstein, in an excerpt from Pastor's Romeo and Juliet. And I think we're ready with the video, and so you can see, Christine is arriving next week, and you can see an excerpt from Romeo and Juliet.